Hey everyone, Epidin16 here, bringing you my channel's first game review. Today we are doing a review on Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is the sequel to 2014's hit Destiny. It's an only online MMO type shooter, where you have player versus player and player versus environment game mode. The game looks absolutely stunning. From the different planets to the action, everything just looks amazing. It sounds great as well, from the musical score to the pew pew of the bullets. It just looks and sounds amazing. The gunplay is also very solid. Everything feels great to shoot, and using abilities is very fluid. There is almost nothing to complain about just looking at the game and listening. It's just amazing. But that doesn't mean the game is without sin. Even an amazing looking game that runs smoothly and sounds great has flaws. Sadly for Destiny 2, the flaws outweigh the amazingness of the graphics. The campaign is just overall boring and forgettable. Most of my time was spent trudging along trying to get it over with as fast as possible. As a PC player, I didn't really get to play Destiny, so I don't know much about the lore or anything like that, so I didn't really care all that much about the story. Overall, the campaign takes about 6 to 7 hours to fully complete and kill the main antagonist. One of the upsides of the campaign was the character's failsafe and CAD 6. Both of them are fun and funny, and Nathan Fillion does a great job portraying Cayde. The fire strikes are fun, 3-person PvE game modes where you fight through mobs to get to the boss to kill him and get a box. This is great playing with your friends. Crushing shit is just a good time. Doing the Nightfall's fire strike are also pretty fun. They are timed versions of the fire strikes. The one downside is that they are all random, so you may not get the ones that you like to do or end up getting the same ones multiple times in a row. The AI system in this game is just awful. They have no tactics other than their enemy must shoot. Most don't go for cover or play smart. They mostly just charge at you in some cases, one by one, letting you easily defeat them. Then if they do manage to kill you, they just keep shooting at your dead body over and over till you respawn. It's sad that a game in 2017 has worse AI systems than games made over a decade ago. Even Bungie's last franchise, Halo, had a better AI system. The loot system is great. From the first level to about power level 260. It always feels like you're improving till about 260, then it becomes a grind. You collect tokens on the different worlds to turn into NPC vendors that reward you with legendary engrams with loot tailored around your power level. But it maxes out at 265, so every time you do that, even at power level 270 or 300, you only get gear at level 265 from those vendors. So you do the public events or strikes or PvP, but for the most part you get useless crap that you immediately break down to either upgrade the gun or armor you like, or gets parts so you can upgrade the gun or armor that you like in the future. Now the PvP is pretty enjoyable for a few hours. You have Control, which is a domination style game mode, where each group is trying to control 3 different points on the map. Countdown, which is a search and destroy type game mode. Survival, which is by far my favorite game mode. It's a team deathmatch with limited lives. Clash, which is your standard team deathmatch, and Supremacy, which is like team deathmatch, but you collect crests off each enemy you kill or pick up allied crests when they die to prevent the enemy from getting points. The competitive mode consists of Countdown and Survival, though for the first hour or so of playing, I didn't even know there was a second game mode, just ended up getting Survival most of the time. While PvP is fun, it is kinda stale. Most people use the same exact guns. The team deathmatch modes feel like they take forever, where most of the time the game will just time out. And like fire strikes, there's no way to choose what game mode you play, so you end up playing some modes that you don't really like, or the same mode over and over. Finally, we have the microtransactions. No, the game is not pay to win, it's pay to be stylish. From these loot boxes, or bright engrams, you get an array of crappy gear, mods, ships, sparrows, emotes, and shaders. You do get bright engrams from each level past level 20, which in the long haul, if you play enough, you do get a decent collection of ships, sparrows, and emotes. But the shaders are another story. To fully dye your gear, you need 4 just for your armor, then 1 for each of your weapons that you use. While shaders do come in packs of 3, you will need to luck out and get at least 2 sets of the same shader to fully dye your armor. I, for the most part, haven't really used the shaders, just in case I did get better gear or weapons, or a ship that I like more. In the original Destiny, the shaders were unlimited, so you only needed 1. But we live in 2017, the year of the loot box. In my opinion, the microtransactions would have been much better if they would have just sold the shaders and ships and stuff that you like for a specific price. That way you could get the ones that you want instead of playing the loot box lottery. Or, just not have microtransactions in general in a $60 plus season pass game. Now for my final score, I have to give Destiny a 4 out of 10 as just a solo game. But if you do have friends to play with, it's very enjoyable to jump in every once in a while and do strikes or PvP or just doing the grind. With friends, it bumps the score to a barely passable 6 out of 10. In my opinion, wait for it to come on sale or for Bungie to add in more content. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the channel's first ever review. Make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe, and check out my other social media, which will be linked down below.